Daily Briefing, August 10, 2026. Number 1. Firewise gets renewed attention as Northwest fires continue. Communities in Washington are pushing Firewise practices as the Spokane area wildfire situation highlights structure risk at the wildland-urban interface. The practical takeaway is familiar but important: defensible space, vegetation management, and neighborhood-level risk assessment can directly improve structure survivability. Number 2. Georgia families receive recovery aid after Highway 82 fire. The Georgia Forestry Foundation awarded $85,000 to more than 30 Brantley County families affected by the Highway 82 fire. Recovery funding is helping residents rebuild after one of Georgia's significant recent wildfire events. Number 3. AI and technology. Meta launches a new open-weight AI model. Meta launched a new AI model today as Mark Zuckerberg called for fewer U.S. restrictions on open-weight systems. The broader issue is becoming strategic. Open models are increasingly tied to competition between US, Chinese, and European AI ecosystems, not simply software development. Number 4. AI and technology. AI infrastructure is becoming an energy and geography problem. The AI boom increasingly depends on power generation, transmission capacity, water, land, and suitable data center locations. That makes AI infrastructure relevant to GIS and planning professionals because site suitability, utility capacity, environmental constraints, and community impacts all have spatial components. Recent European investment alone includes a €10 billion plan for 7 AI gigafactories. Number 5. Geography and science. Sharks are helping scientists forecast hurricanes. Researchers are attaching sensors to sharks to collect ocean temperature and other measurements in places where conventional observations can be sparse. Those data could improve understanding of ocean heat available to tropical cyclones and potentially improve hurricane intensity forecasts. Number 6. Geography and science. Europe's summer shows the economic cost of climate extremes. Reuters reports today that heat, drought, wildfire, and other climate-related impacts are increasingly translating into measurable economic losses across Europe. The significance for emergency management is the compounding effect. Extreme weather affects infrastructure, agriculture, tourism, health systems, and emergency response demands simultaneously. Number 7. Health. Salmonella outbreak triggers additional food recalls. Taylor Farms has recalled prepared salsa and guacamole products containing jalapenos sold through retailers including Walmart and Kroger as authorities investigate a multi-state Salmonella Haviana outbreak. If you have recently purchased prepared salsa or guacamole, checking the specific recall information before eating it is worthwhile. Number 8. Health. U.S. Cyclospora outbreak expands to 15 states. Federal investigators have widened their investigation into a Cyclospora outbreak linked to iceberg lettuce from central Mexico. Cases have now been identified across 15 states. Cyclospora commonly causes prolonged gastrointestinal symptoms, so traceback and produce supply monitoring remain important. Number 9. U.S. and world. Strait of Hormuz negotiations reach a critical stage. Iran says an agreement with Oman defining new shipping lanes through the Strait of Hormuz is nearing completion, but Tehran says reopening the waterway still depends on U.S. concessions. Markets are watching closely because restored shipping could reduce energy and transportation risk. Number 10. U.S. and world. Typhoon Dolphin forces mass evacuations. Typhoon Dolphin, described as China's strongest tropical storm of 2026 so far, has prompted the evacuation of more than 1 million people. The event is another major test of large-scale evacuation logistics, hazard forecasting, emergency communications, and geospatial situational awareness. Public Safety and GIS Watch. The Hurricane Shark project is today's standout geospatial story. It is a great example of combining unconventional in situ sensors with spatial and oceanographic models to fill observational gaps. The Firewise story is equally practical for fire GIS. Parcel data, fuels, slope, access, hydrants, structure density, and defensible space assessments can turn a general wildfire risk message into targeted community risk reduction.